Hello, I'm Norah. What is the biggest present you ever received? A bike? A pet? A pet, that's different. That gift is alive. Did you know there are some presents so huge that nobody notices them? They are so big that they're hard to see. They are so hard to see that the only way they are to know that they are there is to go way back to the beginning, or even before the beginning. In the beginning, there was nothing except perhaps an enormous smile, but there was nobody there to see it. Then, on the very first day, God gave us the gift of light. So now there is not just darkness, but there's light and dark. I don't mean just the light in the light bulb or in the car lights at night. I mean all of the light that is light. God gave us the gift of the light that all light comes from. When God saw the light, God said, "It is good." And that was the end of the first day. On the second day, God gave us the gift of water. Not just the water in a glass or the water in a bathtub. Not just the water in a river or lake. Not even just the water in the ocean or the water that rains down from the sky. I mean all of the water that is water. The water that all the rest of the water comes from. There are the waters above and the waters below. When God saw the water, God said, "It is good." And that was the end of the second day. On the third day, God gave us the gift of the dry land. God divided the water and the dry land and gave us the gift of green and growing things. When God saw the dry land and the green and growing things, God said, "It is good." And that was the end of the third day. On the fourth day, God gave us the gift of the day and the night. God gave us a way to count our days. Here's the great light that rules the day, the sun. And here are the lights that rule the night, the moon and stars. When God saw the day and the night, our way to keep time, God said, "It is good." And that was the end of the fourth day. On the fifth day, God gave us the gift of all the creatures that fly in the air. Not just the birds, but all of the creatures that fly, and all of the creatures that swim in the water. All of them. When God saw all of the creatures that fly and all of the creatures that swim, God said, "It is good." And that was the end of the fifth day. On the sixth day, God gave us the gift of all the creatures that walk upon the earth. The creatures that walk with 2 legs and the creatures that walk with many legs. When God saw the creatures that walk with 2 legs and the creatures that walk with many legs and all of the other days, God said, "It is very good." And that was the end of the 6th day. On the 7th day, God rested and gave us the gift of a day to rest and to remember the great gifts of all the other days. There is nothing here because people go to different places to remember the great gifts. I don't know where your place is. Only you know. What I do know is that this day is so special that sometimes the Christian people mark it with a cross. And the Jewish people mark it with a star, the Star of David. I wonder which day you liked best. I wonder which is most important. I wonder if you can leave any out. Now it's time for your work. You can create something. Maybe your favorite place to remember these great gifts and have fun. Bye for now.